During the pandemic, I made some poor sexual choices. Oh, none of you all had people? It was rough, you guys. Like 2 months in, I had worn my fingers to the bone. Do you understand? Specifically, I started dating younger men. Yeah, like not by choice, that's just who was out there. Right, they don't have a concept of their own mortality yet. Just a bunch of dudes in their mid-20s going around like, what's death? Let's date. It was fun. I'm still dating younger dudes though, because, oh my God, y'all, they are so easy to impress. Dudes my age want you to have like jobs and money, I don't know. A 24-year-old will come over to my place, look around and go, excuse me, is your bed off the floor? I'm like, that's right, I'm a fancy lady. You're gonna have to finger me, pinky up. I might have went a little too far with it though. I went on a date with a 20-year-old. A groan of like approval. Are you guys impressed? Yeah, like if 20 doesn't sound weird, just think about the fact that that means he was born in the 2000s. Ooh. And I know I might sound like a creep right now, but I want you to remember that I'm a girl, so it's different. Like it's kind of cute when I do it. Right? It's like, look at that little predator. Rawr. But I will say, born in the 2000s, that threw me for a loop, right? Like when I realized that, I spent the rest of the date telling him what 9/11 had been like. That's hot. And you know, actually, I think more of us should talk to the youth, tell them what it was like, because Gen Z is bringing back 2000s fashion, and they shouldn't. Yeah, they don't understand that what we wore in the 2000s was not fashion. That was a trauma response to 9/11. Like those pants, they were not actually low-rise. They were at half-mast. Since I just, told you guys I'm a predator, this next part might not seem believable, but actually, comedy wasn't always my dream. Yeah, when I was younger, I had a much different dream. It lasted up until my late 20s. My dream was to fix American foreign policy in the Middle East. Yeah, when I started doing stand-up, my parents were so proud of me for finally being practical. And look, it is, solving the Middle East, it's a pretty big goal, right? Spoiler for my life story, I did not achieve peace. But I went hard, y'all. I got my undergrad in Middle Eastern Studies. I learned fluent Arabic. I moved to Syria and I worked at the UN there. Yeah, I had a different vibe back then, by the way. I didn't roll up to the UN in Syria all yoga and acid, what's up? This war thing, have you guys tried acid? But yeah, I moved there when I was 21. I had a great time in Syria, y'all. People always wonder what it was like to be a young woman alone in the Middle East, and I gotta tell y'all, it rocked. Oh my God, I got so much dick in Syria. No, it was so easy to get dick in Syria. It was like being anywhere on Earth. Yeah, dudes are sluts everywhere. That's universal. I did a little too well with the dudes, though. I got married in Syria. Okay, cool. One person happy for me. Fuck the rest of y'all. Y'all here were looking at me like, blink twice if you need help, girl. But I want to, and I get it, there's some stereotypes about men in the Middle East. I want to assure you, only one part of me got beat up in this marriage. It's the puss part. That's the part. But yeah, sex was fire from the beginning, and I think I know why. It's because when I met my ex, he was actually a virgin, whereas I was an American. And what that means is that everything he learned about sex, he had to learn from me. and I controlled that information like I was his government. Like, y'all know how you have to go down on a woman for 30 minutes before intercourse is physically possible, right? Because that's what he learned.